Hello and hey, and we're back at it again with the Golf with Your Friends, full power, Candyland. Don't blink because some of these are really quick. First hole, we go full power right over the middle of that center block thing, and then we make a large jump off of the top of the water. Hole number 2, we're going to go ahead and go with the regular hole-in-one. This is going to be changing in the next patch, so don't get too in love with it right now, but I can't really show that off. So this is just the old shot, don't worry too much about it going forward. Hole 3, we go ahead and land 4 forward, 3 to the right. 3, I got a little roll there, never rolled an R before, that's kind of weird. We're going to go ahead and go right when that hole reaches the ground there. Hole 4, we're going to go ahead and swing the camera around, go to this tree, just where the white meets the red, just left of that. And 8% of the time, we're going to go ahead and get down, pop off this wall, and get the easy hole-in-one. Hole 5, mix it up a little bit, go sort of like the middle of this dark block over here. It ends up just getting out of there, and I figured, you know what, we could probably show the hole-in-one. You'll see me even think about it, should I show the hole-in-one? No, we're good. Okay. You can get lucky with the hole-in-one there, or the easy 2. Hole 6, we're going to go just right of that far corner of that light block. We'll just sneak by here, get the hole-in-one. Let's try to do some other crazy stuff. I don't know why. That's why you see me with a 9, but it's an easy shot. This is a pretty specific thing. We're going to go to that third little dot. It bounces us just far enough over here. And then from here, you're going to need to play pretty specific with this next one. Even with the bowl, it's pretty specific here. So just a heads up on that. You absolutely can do it without hitting that cylinder. You can want to just shoot more straight. But that's just how I got it in there. Hole 8, we're going to come over and actually use this piece of gelatin. Just wanted to be a little bit different. Then we're going to aim over at the ramp, aim really high up, just barely sneak in there, and then the bowl will take care of the rest. Hole 9, I left in the first shot because it's just that crazy, insane bounce that you get on the first shot because I guess of the conveyor belts, but I just want to leave it in and be like, hey, look at this, because it's basically the exact same shot, although it is slightly different. Ends up right next to the hole. I didn't get quite the one that goes in, but from here we're going to learn that didn't go in, and from here you should look to your left. Do not pay attention to this shot. You see me go back and forth because I'm an idiot, but then I was like, wait, I know this. It should go in. So if you end up on the far side of the hole, go ahead and do as I did there. If you end up short making it, then good luck. Hole 10, go ahead and just go 1 forward, 3 to the left at full power. This is probably maybe even how I'll do it in the future just for regular, just because full power, it means less thinking. Less thinking is okay on some holes. Anyway, hole 11. Just kind of did some weird stuff here. Wasn't ultra specific. Again, I aimed at the crease after going directly behind myself, so I figured that was good enough to show for a 2-shot hole. Hole 12, as you can see, took a lot of attempts to find something that was going to get the 2. I ended up still not getting it, even though if I aimed a little bit more right, maybe I would have. But this is why this hole is so tough. You have to make it in when you're near this, because the bowl is so big it actually hurts you. I did not realize that because of the shape of the walls, that if you do turn around and hit this wall, you should launch well enough. You'll see right here, that's exactly what I wanted to do. But you have to be pretty close to the wall that I just bounced it off of to do it. So it's just a hard hole. I just don't have to say it's just a hard hole. Hole 13, we want to back up just a little bit. Luckily we got on this line. And we still have too much power, so we're going to go ahead and bounce off the back wall again. And that's going to get us our easy 2. Hole 14, come over to this light block. It bounces us through here. Took me a little bit to find out exactly how I wanted to do it. You need to be pretty specific on this shot again. I go so far to the right to kind of catch that little bit. You could go more at the hole. I think it'd be fine still. You just kind of gotta worry about catching too much of the peppermint and slowing down too much. So again, kind of specific, but it's a fairly easy to once you know what to look for. We're gonna go straight at that crease again. I did not realize that this was possible. I thought it was more specific than this, but we get the hole in one. So I mean, I'm happy. I still recommend for classic people to take just a little bit off, but still aim in the same spot. All right, next hole, we're going to go to this crease in the wall, and we're going to jump twice to try to end up on top of here. I think it takes me a couple tries, so watch out for the hard cut. Yeah, and then we're going to aim to the right a little bit. That was what got me, and that is going to be able to get us for the easier two. I would be super confident doing that again, despite the 20 strokes that are on your screen right now. Hole 17, go over here, seems to be a pretty popular strategy these days. Kind of sets us up to go to the back end of the green funnel. Almost bounce out when you go full power, but it's okay as long as you hit the very back, center back, I should say, of the funnel. That's a quick 2. And hole 18 can be a little difficult. You technically can get a 2 if you go full power twice. Going full power and straight does end you up not in the most optimal tube here from the spot that I aimed at. But I didn't think that this hole, with how difficult it can be to get through everything with the proper speed anyway, I didn't think it would be too big of a deal. And this puts us a little bit further back anyway. So as long as we make it through here, I felt pretty confident. So even though we almost missed it, I do want to catch just the slightest bit of this bowl. I didn't think I'd go this far. I wanted to kind of prevent myself from going too far back to make it like even harder to stay in, so that was the thinking on this. And then because there's a bowl, it's kind of just, as long as you're inside of the ice cream sandwich walls, you're going to be able to do just about any bounce shot that moves you to the opposite side and get you in. And with that, I think we'll go ahead and say thanks for watching, thanks for listening, be safe.